Yay. Okay, part two. Hey, Kat's here. Kat is here again. So one of the initial problems that I had, and why I wanted a manifestation map with Sheena, is because I think in a time of crossroads, and especially for people who are entrepreneurs and who possess an entrepreneurial spirit, being able to really know thyself so that you can move forward with like that, subtlety and movement, like in the direction of your soul, while also honoring moving forth in the world, is really key. And that's, one of the reasons why I was super excited to have the manifestation session, because it is that recalibration towards understanding and moving in a direction based on some of the core, gifts of your own soul. So it was definitely like a confirmation for me. And it also brought me like a lot of self-trust. Because I was like, oh, there's a reason why I don't want to, focus on X, Y, and Z. Like I'm actually wasting energy by focusing there. And so, I think I can be really hard on myself. Like I'm a founder of my own company. I like do my own work. I also am the creator, creative behind it. And so, I sometimes lose track of those subtle kind of like, I don't know, energies that it takes to really guide something in a soulful way, which is so key for soul entrepreneurship. And I was experiencing like a lot of, I was just experiencing like a lot of, I was alchemizing. So there's a lot of funk there. And looking back in my session, I was like, womp, womp. I was in the molting stage, we all go through like alchemical stages. So I was kind of like a weird, like a caterpillar at that moment in time. So I feel that it's a wonderful moment for refinement when it comes to really being seen at that level. And so, it's impacted me for the better, to my benefit. Spiritually, I feel it gave me a clear insight into my, I don't know, like my deep core selfhood, kind of like those inborn personality traits that are like goddess given for like the authentic self, if that makes sense. From an emotional standpoint, I mean, that session was really healing. I felt drunk during that session. It must have been the Sheena wine, but it was just very alchemical and very wonderful. Sheena's an incredible, ally when it comes to working with all of your energies, and like, specifically when it comes to working through, just like working through and working with some of the patterns that like show up in business or show up in your life. And I felt that there was a container that was held that was really respectful, and really, Sheena's mind is electric, like I said. So, it's always like getting to the root of something and like pulling out the pearl. So there's always like that magical moment, magical folk understand where you're with someone who's a collaborator and you're going really deep on many levels. So it's like the alchemical marriage occurs, like where you change and transform with each other. And so when, Sheena and I get together, it's almost like, it's like a jam, like we jam. And I think that when you find, certain people that you really jam with, that's really fucking, priceless. Sheena's rad. I think, anyone who works with her is very lucky. She's incredible. She's, a woman of many gifts and talents who's moved in many domains. And she's like a scientist and an artist. She's incredibly discerning with her mind and very open with her heart. And she knows how to channel in a really beautiful way. And I just adore her. And the tangible results that I have manifested, I think, I started writing Master Heart Mind. So that is true. Yeah. Uh-huh. So I started to focus on bringing forth some of the bigger gems and moving away from some of the manifestations that I've been moving towards that were not actually in soul alignment. So I'm moving away from the containers that weren't actually serving my soul's destiny. And now I'm moving into the ones that actually do, based on our soul's reading. So that was just fucking fantastic, because clarity is fucking priceless. Especially if you're running and operating a business, having more clarity in which direction to put your energy and like feeling good and confident in that decision is, fucking priceless. Like I said, Sheena, I love you. And to whomever is going to be Sheena's lucky clients, you are lucky motherfuckers. And good night.